Friday Football Fever, sponsored by GTCC and Shift Ed.
Welcome in to tonight's edition of Friday Football Fever as week 9 of the high school football regular season is already in the books, guys.
Crazy. Playoffs quickly approaching, well, for some teams at least.
Yeah, and we have a rivalry matchup for our GTCC game of the week out in Randolph County. Get ready for a lot of defensive plays, you guys. 2-5 Trinity looking to defend home turf, but Wheatmore is hungry on the road looking for its first win of the season. Bulldogs quarterback Noah Bradley takes a snap. He's immediately brought down by Ashton Bennett for the sack. Bradley having some deja vu tonight. On the very next play, it's Bennett again with another sack. I promise you that was a different play. So Wheatmore gets the ball back. Second quarter, Connor Benton airs it out, but it's picked off by Leland Light to give Trinity some momentum heading into the final minutes of the first half. Jalen, it's looking good for the Bulldogs, but as time expires, Bradley looking to put points on the board, but it is intercepted in the end zone by Danny Craig Jr. The Warriors win their first game of the season. You ready for the final score?
Ready.
3-0.
Now let's head over to James B. Dudley High School, where it was homecoming for the Panthers as they hosted Rockingham County at J.A. Tarpley Stadium. And I tell you what, the Dudley Panthers have been lights out all year long coming into the game, averaging 50 points per contest through 7. And today, that average is going up. Here's Jaden Brown walking in for the score. In on their next drive, more for the Panthers. It's QB Jaden Braden Jeffries dropping back, and he's gonna find numero uno, Nas Newkirk, over the middle as he stretches for the goal line but comes up just short. No worries. On the next play from scrimmage, it's Antonio Lee Jr. taking this little pop pass, bends the corner, and he finds the end zone. 14-0 Dudley. Now Rockingham County, they did show a little life. Here they are driving, and they look to get tricky. Call the double pass. But the Dudley defense is ready. The ball falls right into the hands of the senior, Jerron Blackwell, for the interception. And back come the Panthers on the ensuing drive. Jeffries hits C.J. Neely, who finds the end zone for yet another score. Dudley wins at 70-0, bumping their average up to 53 points per game.
We want to give a big shout out to the Smith Golden Eagles, our Friday Football Fever Band of the Week.
Our next stop tonight takes us to Walkertown, where the Wolfpack hosted the defending 2A state champs, the undefeated Reedsville Rams. And it was Walkertown striking first as Santana Garcia finds Mitrin Curry for the Wolfpack touchdown, making it 7-0. Now going the other way for the Rams, it's Jeriel Cobb, who had a huge game tonight. Here he is punching it in for the Rams as Reedsville actually takes the 14-7 lead late in the first. Garcia and Curry connect for yet another touchdown. In Walkertown, they lead this thing 20-14 at the break. We've got a ball game. On the other side, I told you Cobb had himself a night. Here he is on the carry. This time going 40 yards to the house for one of his 4 rushing tuds on the night. Finally, the Rams defense comes up with the big second half stop as Jakari Penix, he seals the deal with the interception, but he's not just thinking turnover. He wants 6, and just watch him set up his blockers to perfection, hits the sideline, cuts it back up to the hashes, through the numbers, in through the end zone. That's a pick 6. Reedsville wins this thing 41-26. And if you want to learn a little bit more about this historic Reedsville Rams football program, check out our 4-part docu-series titled Heart of the City, the Reedsville Rams. Episodes 1 and 2 are out now for you to enjoy, streaming exclusively on WFMY Plus, which you can be found on Fire TV, Roku, and Apple TV. Each episode is about 25 minutes, and I promise it's worth every second.
I second that. It is worth every second. Now we'll go back to the field as Randleman hit the road looking to move to 8-0 with a win over Southwestern Randolph. The Tigers started fast. On the third play of their first possession, quarterback John Lurk-Patrick hit Tyshawn Goldston on the screen. He reverses the field and takes it 34 yards untouched, Jalen, for the touchdown. So Randleman leads 7-0. Now on the next possession, Goldston lines up with the Wildcat, fakes the handoff, turns the corner,
other side.
Goes almost untouched for a 49-yard touchdown, and a missed extra point later. The lead is extended 13-0. Don't count the Cougars out yet. Quarterback Noah Stills gets the offense rolling with the 18-yard touchdown. But the Tigers played complimentary football tonight. First, Goldston caps off his 2 touchdowns with an interception in the end zone over Southwestern Randolph's Kempton Reed. And then the last play of the first half, The Cougars try to flicker Hail Mary, but Chase Farlow says not today. He intercepts it in the end zone as Randolph remains perfect with a 34-14 win.
7-0 Grimsley continued conference play with the game at home against Southwest Guilford tonight. And I tell you what, if you showed up after kickoff, this one was already over by the time you got into your seat. Good as the Whirlies just went up and down the field at will. Here's Patrick Carter catching the screen from Faison Brandon. Carter hits the hashes until he finds pay dirt, making it 36-0. Whirlies still in the second quarter. Cowboys back to punt, and it's fielded by Deuce Mitch the Magician Summers. And watch Summers, who just seems to disappear from the Cowboys coverage unit as he gets this thing all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. One play later, why not give it to him again? One guess who it is.
Mitchell Summers.
His third touchdown of the first half.
Wow.
As he and the Whirlies remain undefeated with the 71-0 win over Southwest Guilford.
East Forsyth put its unbeaten record on the line against Reynolds. East Forsyth strikes first when running back Canning Rottweiler takes the ball up the middle untouched for the touchdown. The Eagles quickly get the ball back again. Quarterback Bryce Baker this time connects with J.P. Gilchrist. He makes a man miss, and Jalen, he says, you know what, let's just take it the other way.
Back across.
Oh, yeah, but can we also acknowledge the blocking here? He goes and puts
Great
East
hustle from the
Forsyth,
boys.
in scoring position. Then again, it's really
he's
hard to put him down.
gassed.
I know, but still, he's still going. Now Baker takes a snap. He's shifty on his feet, avoiding pressure. He finds Jay Ridgeberg in the end zone to extend the lead. But Reynolds looking for some life. Christian Frierson runs it in for their only touchdown in the first half. East Forsyth rolls to a 61-14 win. Smith and High Point Central got an early start on Week 9 playing last night. Now Darius Chukwumeka takes the snap. He finds an open receiver for the Golden Eagles' first touchdown. Chukwumeka had himself a night. Here he is on the carry. He breaks a few tackles, then bounces off a teammate and dives in for the touchdown. Nothing wrong with a little assist there, Jalen. Now who is it on this next play?
Chukwumeka.
Yeah, you guessed it. He connects with Micah Cohen for another touchdown. Smith wins this one 52-13.
Now it's time for our Friday Football Fever Shift Ed Play of the Week. This one comes to you courtesy of High Point Central's Avery Chapman. The Bison signal caller calls his own number here, and watch him just shakes loose from a defender. Now he's up the sideline, off to the races, taking this thing 85 yards to the house for the touchdown. The team's longest play of the season, as Avery Chapman's house call is our Friday Football Fever Week 9 Shift Ed Play of the Week.
We've got 4 big matchups up next for our GTCC game of the week. Page hosts Grimsley. East Forsyth takes on Glen. Reagan heads to Mount Tabor, and Northwest Guilford kicks off against Southeast Guilford. Just head on over to WFMInews2.com, click the Game of the Week story to cast your vote.
What a night out there. Did you stay warm?
No, actually.
You know, it was a lot colder than I thought it was.
I wish I had gloves, honestly. I was like, it's really cold
A lot of people
tonight.
asked me what my jacket was. I had a long sleeve on, but I was not prepared. I will be ready.
You're one of a kind if you didn't have a jacket out there tonight.
And think about sitting on those aluminum bleachers. I mean,
Gotta have your blankets. hot
Players had
chocolates.
hand warmers out there. It was that
Wow.
cold. It was that cold tonight.
let's hope
Almost
next week
playoffs.
a little warmer.
Almost. Oh, I think we're going the wrong way for that.
That's right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Friday Football Fever, sponsored by GTCC and Shift Ed.